So I'm Michelle Spittle, I'm the Senior Charge Nurse of the OPAT unit based in Monklands. So OPAT is outpatient antibiotic therapy, so basically this is getting people home from hospital safely and they can come daily for their antibiotics. So we see a lot of change in their mood and things like that, getting home a wee bit sooner because there's nothing worse than staying in hospital for antibiotics, and that's it. Do you know what I mean? Looking at four walls for antibiotics. So we've got so many different parts of OPAT. So we've got our daily patients that come every day, so they can come from anything up to 5 minutes to an hour, 2 hours. So they come daily. We've got our ones that we actually do self-administration. So we teach the patients to do it in their own home. So they can go away and then they come to us once a week to be seen by the consultant and us for bloods and things like that. We've got another one that's the dalbavancin, which is a new antibiotic we've got out, which is a once weekly. So we've actually got a palliative patients on that at the minute. So basically they get antibiotic 1 week, antibiotic second week, and then that's in for 6 weeks. And that's like an ongoing treatment. And the other one is your shared care with the communities. So basically they're out getting their antibiotics with district nurses and they come to us once a week. So we're basically overalling like kind of thing with the patients. So this service set up downward to infectious diseases. So we've got to be located next to a regional infectious disease unit because our doctors are infection doctors. And that's when it started. So we started gradually going up to self-administration, then we went up to like orals, then we went up to like the shared care was the third one on, and East Kilbride was the first locale one. So we've been with them since 2018 and we've had quite a few satisfied patients that's come through in that time. It goes from like cellulitis to sciatis right up to like osteomyelitis of diabetic foot. They're quite common. And for them, they're treating 6 weeks. So some people come on with us for 5 days, some people can be on with us for a full 6 weeks, and sometimes months. So you get to know the patients, so the patients that are on a wee bit longer with us, you get to know them, and it's a more personal experience. So in the wards, you're into the patient out, and basically you don't have time to sit and talk, whereas we sometimes do the bolus, which is an injection, and we need to sit there for a length of time, so we sit and we talk to the patients and you get a more personal, they tell us things that they won't tell the consultants and things like that, so it's a more personal approach to the care, and basically you see a very, very big difference in them right away, like when they go home, because they're in their own home, they're eating their own meals, they're doing like what they would do normally, do you know what I mean, and you're not like based in a hospital environment, so yeah, you see a big difference.
I am Lorna Walker. I'm a district nurse in the integrated community support team in East Kilbride.
I'm Yvonne Trainer. I'm the professional lead for district nursing in East Kilbride and Stratham. So we take a lead from OPAT. They select the patients that will be suitable for our service. I think we've been doing this service now since 2018, quite a while. And OPAT will ask patients if they're able to attend the clinic once a week for review, so they're constantly getting reviewed by OPAT. We'll go out to the houses and administer the IV therapy daily, and a lot of these patients struggle to get to the clinics every day, so it's a brilliant service. It used to be that IV therapy was only available if you're in inpatient hospitals, so able to provide the service in patients' own homes. It just improves their quality of life. Well, a lot of these patients maybe have had hip operations or they've got infections in awkward places that makes their mobility poor, and they do struggle, so it's phenomenal that we can provide this service in the patient's own home, and the feedback we get from the patients, we think it's an amazing service.
But it's built up a good rapport with them, and we've also got a really good relationship with OPAT that we can actually phone whenever just to get advice and take their guidance, and the patients are delighted with the service. And you're building up a trusting relationship with them, so they end up, they've got trust in the staff, and I think the biggest goal over the period of time we've on has been getting other staff trained, new staff on board.
I think we were the first locality to do the IV therapy at home, so it's been such a success. They're starting to roll out in other localities, they're piloting in other localities, so that's great. It's not going to be like a postcode lottery for the patients.